If you're into games and you're on the internet, chances are you know of John Bain, aka Totalbiscuit. He's extremely popular on all of his feeds, but now he's quitting social media for good. I mean, I know we hear a lot of people say, I'm quitting social media, I'm done with it. But his has a very poignant reason why, which is he is living with terminal cancer. He has mentioned this before about battling the cancer. There's a video in which he talks about being cancer-free, but now, as of late 2015, he does know that it is terminal and he only has a set amount of time projected left to live, and he wants to make the most of it. So pretty much, while he's contractually obligated to upkeep a Twitter, his social media account, he will not be monitoring it himself. And he has some very specific reasons why, which is this is the end of my life and I want to live it well.
Yeah. So admittedly, I'm not too familiar with Totalbiscuit. I've seen a couple of his videos, but I'm not as ingrained in that sort of like, in what he's doing. But I do understand why he wants to leave. Like social media, especially like, this is like, I'm coming into like, sort of like the twilight of my life, at least it seems right now. And to give myself the best fighting chance,
I'm going to make myself emotionally strong as well.
Yeah.
Which makes perfect sense, but it's really interesting to think about, because when we see people say I'm quitting social media, it's usually because like, oh, I'm sick of the haters and you know, fuck y'all. But this has a really poignant reason, which is my family comes first, my health comes first, and this is not going to help me in any conceivable way. He does actually have a pretty hard-hitting emotional video explaining why exactly, but I do want to read you a quote for it. Please check it out for yourself. Towards the end, he says, the usual people come out of the woodwork and go, you can't take criticism, yeah, and all that other shit. Okay, fine, I accept it. I can't take criticism. I'm dying of terminal cancer. I don't think I need to read your internet criticism of me. I think I'll live longer if I don't. And you know what? That should be my priority. I don't want to leave my wife and son behind. I don't want to do it. I don't want to leave my friends behind. I don't want to leave my job behind. I don't want to leave my pets behind. I don't want to leave my family behind. No. If that's the price, that I don't read your feedback or I don't take your criticism into account, I'm going to pay that price. I will happily pay that price. This is my fucking life, and what is left of it, I am going to take control back. See, I mean, like, we're both sort of public figures, right? Nowhere near his level of following and responsibility to keep up his social media accounts, but you do feel this pressure to always be accessible or always make this part of your life, and you have to be able to accept criticism, even if that criticism is just, you know, you're a dumb, fat idiot, which is not really great criticism, it's more of a put down.
The fact is like the internet can be a very mean place. Like the fans that I have on my on my Marvel show, Kevin Smith's fans on Fatman, on Batman, they're typically very nice. But I've been on other shows, I've seen other things where like the internet can be very cruel and very mean. And a man of his level, with as many like hits as he has, as many followers as he has, and everything else, like he probably gets like more negative feedback than he gets positive. And why would you want to live with that, like, that
it's
shit
not
being poured
helping.
down your head? Like,
it's not. I mean, you have to look like, I mean, or at least give the semblance of I'm connected to you, which he goes into detail. It's really good. Again, I recommend you watch that video. But he's like, you know what, this isn't helping me. And there's no point to this. This is my life, and I'm going to take control of it again.
I know, like, I will say, like, from my experience, just to sort of like extrapolate my experience to help me better understand his circumstances, like every single time I get any note of a negative criticism on my Marvel show or whatever else, like I remember it. Like thankfully I haven't had that much, but like I don't, like you can't help but take that to heart and remember that. So a man at his level is probably getting sniped left and right.
I don't care how thick your skin is. Every once in a while, something's getting through. And it's never something that's helpful. Like, hey, why don't you maybe work on, I don't know, your cadence or your memorization or your way of doing this certain thing. It's always like, you do this stupid. You suck at this.
Like
Fuck
I had a comment once that was like, you need to go back to public speaking. You're a terrible speaker. And I was just like, what?
That's not
that doesn't help
That's
me.
not helpful.
Yeah, they're like, the producer should fire this guy.
That's
And
never
I was
going to
like,
go anywhere good.
Yeah.
It's just cruel, and it's just sniping, and it's a lot of it is unnecessary.
Yeah.
And
So I can't, this poor man.
I
like,
100% agree with him.
yeah, I applaud him for doing it. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, walk away, man. Like, you've got your contracts, and I think he said is in here, like, he's got his assistant who's going to help out and keep control of everything.
Making sure everyone is updated on the videos. Just his level of contact is basically going to be gone.
So like, people can like insult him all they want. He's not going to see any of it
So
because he's
go
not
for
going to be
it.
on. You know, like, I applaud him. I'm glad that he's doing it. I you know, make your life as best as it can be, and ignore the haters. Like, but it's beyond.
It's beyond that. Well, it's just interesting to think about, because we live in a time where we're all hyper connected, and we're all like thinking about this, and how can I present myself this way, and what am I supposed to do to make myself in the best light that way. And in the end, maybe it doesn't even matter. I mean, that's where we're at this point with John Bain. Audience, what do you think of his emotional goodbye, and at what point should we let go of, I guess, social media interaction? Let us know below in the comments, and please like and subscribe for more.